Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to share a truly special story with you. This story came to us from one of our viewers, and he wrote, "This is my story. I would be happy if you could share it on your channel. Maybe other people won't feel so alone." When I received this message, believe me, I just stared at the screen for a long time. Because sometimes, just sometimes, a story that someone courageously shares can touch the hearts of thousands of people. Before you start watching this video, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like on this video, because the story you're about to hear might just resonate within you too. Our viewer Tomas is 27 years old, and in the message he sent us, he said, "My hands are shaking as I write these words. I sat for hours, not knowing how to begin. The cold voice inside me kept whispering, 'Don't bother, no one will understand you.' But then I listened to others' pain, heard their brokenness, and a small, fragile but stubborn voice whispered inside me, 'Maybe someone will understand.' And now, we're listening to Tomas's story in his own words. If you're ready, let's begin. My name is Tomas, and this is my story. From the outside, my childhood looked normal. A quiet house, a hardworking father, a soft-spoken mother, and me, the well-behaved boy who kept to himself. But the silence in our house was never peace. There was fear. There was suppression. There was shame. My mother never hugged me. She always looked at the ground. Maybe she was too busy surviving. Maybe she was scared too. As for my father, words fail me. He wasn't just a bad father. He was my hell, and I was born right in the middle of it. I was 5 years old when my father first entered my room in the middle of the night. The house was quiet, the streets were asleep, and I was in that innocent, soft sleep that only children know, until his cold hand woke me. He sat on the edge of my bed. There was something in his hand. I didn't understand what it was back then. Now I know. He looked at me and said, "I love you, son." Words that should warm a child's heart, but they froze mine. That night, something inside me shattered. And that night wasn't the last. Every time I heard footsteps, every time the door creaked, I would shrink into myself and pray to become invisible. But I never could. My father's abuse wasn't just at night. During the day, he would humiliate me, criticize me, belittle me, useless, pathetic. I was never enough. No matter how quiet I was, no matter how hard I tried. And my mother? She never spoke up. She saw it though, I know she did. But she never said anything, just like me. I just wanted to be held, to feel safe. But the man who was supposed to protect me was the monster in the room. As I grew older, I became quiet on the outside, but inside I was screaming. I couldn't trust people, couldn't look into their eyes for too long. Even my own reflection made me ashamed, because deep down, I still saw that dirty, broken little boy. Then high school came, and I met Emily. Her smile made me feel like a human being. When Emily looked at me, the voices in my head would go quiet, just for a moment. She made me believe that maybe, just maybe, I was worth loving. Emily was my first love, my first everything, and I truly believed she could save me. But reality had other plans. We were together for about a year, and during that year, I later discovered Emily cheated on me with 17 different people. 17.
Some were my friends, some were complete strangers. But it wasn't the number that broke me. What shattered me was realizing that I meant nothing to her. I had given her every piece of my soul, and she had crushed it under her feet. And still, I kept going back, because broken people often believe they deserve to be broken again. The last time we saw each other, we were sitting in a cafe. Emily got a text. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. "Last night was amazing." That's all it said. I didn't ask questions, didn't cry. I just stood up, and walked away forever. Emily called after me, not to stop me, but to tell me to pay for the coffee. Sounds funny, doesn't it? But that was the moment I died inside. And what came after was just an empty shell, trying to survive. I started having nightmares, waking up drenched in sweat. Sometimes I still hear the door creak, still feel those footsteps approaching, still feel like I'm 5 years old, frozen in the dark. People think depression is crying all the time, but sometimes you can't cry at all. You're so empty, there's nothing left to spill. For 2 years, I woke up every morning just hoping the day would end. Not to live, just to pass. I changed cities, changed jobs, went to therapy, more than one. They all told me, "You're strong, you survived." But inside, all I wanted to scream was, I didn't survive. I just stopped feeling. One night, at 3 a.m., I found this channel. I started listening. And for the first time, I began to feel like maybe I wasn't alone in this world. That's why I'm writing to you. Maybe this is a cry for help. Maybe it's a final whisper in the dark. But if someone, anyone, listens, then maybe I'm not as alone as I thought I was. I know my story is heavy. I know it might be triggering for some of you, but the reason I'm sharing this is because I know other people might have gone through the same pain I did. If there's someone reading these words, listening to this voice, and they've experienced similar things, you are not alone. None of us are alone. I'm still trying to heal. Some days are still very hard. But now I know that darkness doesn't last forever. And sometimes, just sometimes, having someone listen to your story makes all the difference. I want to thank this channel for giving people like me a voice. And if there's anyone listening to my story, I thank them too, because listening is sometimes the greatest healing power. And there we have it, friends. That's where Tomas's story ends. We want to thank him for sharing this story with us, because we know it takes tremendous courage to share such a personal story. Tomas, if you're listening, your story is going to touch thousands of people. You are not alone, and none of us are alone. Your courage can give hope to others. This story reminds us all of something. Pain might be universal, but healing is possible too. Each of us has that small, stubborn voice inside. Maybe someone will understand. And today, that voice was right. If you've experienced similar things, please don't hesitate to seek help. If this story touched you, if it reminded you that you're not alone, please leave a like on this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can leave your support messages for Tomas in the comments, because sometimes a simple "you are not alone" message can change someone's life. And if you also have a story you want to tell, something you want to get off your chest, please send it to us via email. Just like Tomas, we can share your story anonymously, because sometimes all we need is for someone to listen to us. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourselves. And remember, your voice matters too. Your story is valuable too. Until we meet in the next video, take care of yourselves.